Again, welcome guys. I'm again sorry, but like I come here again to solve a one problem, and I just solve it. So like I just think कि sure today I should make a video on this problem. Problem number 1765 on a lead code, and it is called a map of highest peak. So talk about the problem. So what is the problem? Problem given one a one 2D array. Okay, so where what they give us, they sorry, this are 2D array. So what they give us, they give a in 2D array, they only contain a two integers, 0 or 1. Where everywhere where 1 is present, one denotes one denotes a water. Okay, like here it is if there is if there is one, it denotes water cell, and if there is zero, it denotes land cell. So what we need to do, we again return or give an answer in a 2D array where the answer contains a height of each points. Okay, so like let's sample. We know the highest peak in a water, like if it is there a lane, and it like in Mumbai. Okay, so Mumbai is just beside on the ocean. So if we compare the height of the Mumbai, or Mumbai with the ocean, or somewhere, so we know कि water have a height level of lower as compared to a seahore, right? So we directly we say कि if there is in a water, we will put its height as a 0, and uh, we need to points the number or a height, or to give the height to the land area. So what is the criteria to give the height of to land area? So let's see. I have a 0, right? 0 is for at position 1, so it is so that means there is water, and water have a height of 0. Okay, so just beside of 0, like in a left or in a down, I have a height of 1. Okay, so why this is 1? So this is again one criteria then given is, any two adjacent cell must have an absolute height difference of at most one. So there is not like there's a criteria. We can't put a 1 to 5, like we can't give a height to the adjacent element, like one have a 1 and another have a 5. Okay, and but the thing is we need to find the maximum. Okay, so by looking at this, this looks promising, easy. But if we go with this idea, so you can see, like here I have a 0 0. So we know, just beside of water I have a height of 1. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. This is compulsory. Okay, and just beside of 0 there's also 1 1. So what I need to do, so I have a like if we look at the tree, I have a multiple nodes here. Multiple nodes is applying for one for the water level only. So like in my whole island, or let's example it is a one place where everywhere have a water. Just beside of that, I only have a height of 1. Okay, so I mentioned 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, and the remaining parts are there. So what I can say, I also I can increase I can increase their value, but I can't increase this value. You know why, Jacob? Because just beside of 0 it have 1. Okay, so I can I only maximum I can give this value is a 1. But here I can give a maximum value of 2. Because why? Because it's beside of 1. Sorry, let's remove this point. Okay, just forget that point, and let's think ki, to have it two adjacent points. Is 1 and another is also 1. But and the maximum we can get here is 2, like 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 1. So maximum I can get is 2. Okay, so again there is a but let example there's a condition. There is a possible where this is 1 and this is 2. Just forget about these things. Just let's sample. We need to fill this point, and I have conditions of 1 and this is 2. So what I can do, 2 plus 1 equals to 3. So 3 is also possibly answer, but 1 plus 2, sorry, 1 plus 1 is equals possibly answer is 2. So I have a two conditions, 2 or 3. But the maximum I can, I already mentioned, if I have a two adjacent sides, the maximum possible difference between them is only 1. So I will put here is a only 1. Sorry, only 2. Okay, I can't put here. So get the values from adjacent sides and uh, try to get it. Okay, so what if we go like from technically what it is a looks like a depth first search problem, right? Like if you remember, we will do a problem here again in a level first order in tree, binary tree. We will do a binary search tree, right? So we for level first order we use a queue. In the same way I also use here is a queue. So first of all I put I take some water points. Then I feel it's adjacent. Then later I take a one points. Then I feel the same points, and it's adjacent points. So let's start the problem and let's see where we will get and how we will get the answer. So yeah, first of all we need to make an answer. So like this is our answer, and new int. And for simplicity I just always I make a uh, shorter short short variable like this is was red length, hopefully in that way. But one thing I just it might be later I forget, so I'm okay. So this is so, and I need to make a queue. I will mention but it have a property of I will take about it. Like just give me some time, and then I will show why this is so. So queue is equals to new linked list. We know कि queue is a interface. So can't we never make a queue objects, right? So that's why we use this linked list. And linked list is a class. Okay, so that's why we uses this. And first of all, what we do is we fill that area. So how we will get key that point is not visited yet. So we will mark it as a -1. And everywhere I have a water, because I know everywhere when everywhere when there's possibility of water, it is a it is it its height is a 0, right? So I just need to do this for loop int I equals to 0, and then I okay, sorry, actually I have a little bit of cough, and that's why might be you in a video you heard a little bit about some that's the sound. Okay, so yes, forgive me for that point. Oh, what the issue it is? Yeah, for int z equals to 0. Like we first of all, this is the initialization part. Okay, so don't get confused with it. Like it will not get our answer, but it is the first step. Like in that way we always need to carry steps, never fear from your goal, right? So yeah, this is so. And like if I mention, if my is way I and then z is equals to 0. But sorry, not 0, it should be 1. Like it should be 1. So my so I can get ki this place is a water. And if it is water, my height, we can also do like one thing. We can do this thing. Okay, so height. Okay, height. So yeah, height. And this is so. So at height, the same coordinates, I get a value of 0 height. And if it is not, like I already mentioned, it is not visited because I don't know its value. So I mention its value as a minus 1. So I get, yeah, of course there is no coordinates where its height is minus 1, so I already get oh, this is minus 1, that means it is unvisited. So later on I carry on this, and then uh, oh yeah. So one more thing we can do is, uh, everywhere is a 0 point. I already like I know na, I want key, I want to know key where is a on which coordinates I have a value of, I have a water. So we know ki this point have a water, so I put it in a queue. So how, oh, sorry, this is blunder. uh, so I just scan a q dot add new int, and first of all I, and then j. So this is all the coordinates where I get a value of coordinates. And till now, where we get, we just need to fill our uns and uns. Okay, so I just do some things like, um, I can copy from here, right? I should do, because we know in a competitive coding we need to save an answer, right? So in that way, and what I need to do is, oh sorry, why I did this, this is wrong, this is properly wrong. So okay, so while if q is not empty till now, I will carry on it, and then when I get a q is a q is my q is empty, then I get key my answer. I will get my answer and I return my answer. So in that way, return height. But okay, how we will do this q area? So uh, okay, my laptop is getting in. Okay, sorry, sorry for it. Yeah, so first of all I get a points like uh, row. So I need to, okay, first I pull values, right? So int, q has a q have a property, not sorry, q have a q have a values of an array. So I just need to pick that array. Okay, so let's sample this is value is 4, and q dot remove, that's all. We can do this, and on po at 0 index I get a row value, and in column is equals to at po at 1 index I get a value, of column, right? So what I need to do is so simple. I need to check in a whole direction, like I can mention first hold like up direction, then I need to go in a right direction, then I need to go in a uh, down direction, then I need to go in a left direction, right? So just I need to do these things, and my answer is getting, I will get my answer. So how I can go in a up direction? Simply I have a row, and if I go a upward, so of course my row is getting a decrement by -1, right? Or a by 1, decrement by by 1. So I don't apply here maths, because decrement and then minus, it's technically it cancel out and might be our answer is getting 0. So but here we did not get. And if you want to go up, like if up, so if my row -1 is greater than or equals to 0, so I get my answer. But one more thing, I need to check its adjacent area, its adjacent coordinate is visited or not. If it is visited, I never go on it. Okay, so if it is already visited, it already have a height. But if it is not, I just need to check in a way like height uh, row -1 column, and if it is equals to -1, then I only will follow this idea, or I will not. Okay, so That way, in the same way, I just check uh, the position is valid. So I just fill that area. So there's height row minus 1 and call minus 1 is equals to height row and then call plus 1. That's all. That's much easier it is. So I just increment a height from its adjacent, right? And I but I just remember those things. I need to I need to put it back to the RQs also. So if q is dot add int, sorry, new int, and my value is row minus 1, and that's a call. That's it. So I just need to do same thing for my whole, like for down. I just need to do a plus 1, and I just need to carry on it, and we know a height dot length. That's all easy. So yeah, here it is, and then I just also check plus 1, and I just need to do a little bit of changing in a code, and that's not easy. So yeah, yeah, here I just I need to check it if it is a in going in a right. I we know call is plus 1, and I just need to check it is should be less than or equals to a height of 0, length. Okay, that's what it is. See, 0 length, and yeah, I also need to change here also plus 1, and what I'm doing here. I just actually this thing we also do in another way. Like if we simply we make a one array and then do a lot of others also do in the same way. But I just want to know ki, how its problem, how we are solving. So how it looks like. That's why I follow that path. So for a left path, I just need to follow a call minus 1, and it should be a greater than or equals to 0. It is mentioned, right? And for here is also I need to change this call minus 1. Yeah, and for here it is also call minus 1. That's all. And yeah, might be I have some issues with my this code. Yeah, call minus 1, row plus 1, row plus 1, call minus 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Call plus 1, I should also change it here. Call plus 1. That's all. It might be this given answer. So if you run it, so later on I get this given a wrong answer. So where it is given gone wrong answer? It is in line 4. Int height is a dot length. Okay. Mm, okay, I didn't know why I didn't why I get this error. Okay, so yeah, cannot find symbol linked list. Of course, it is not, because it is linked list. And Ishwa. Okay, at line of 6, I also have one error. So I just that's all. Hopefully, I did not, and it goes out of index. So let me check once where it's give me an error. Okay, so what the problem is coming here? I already mentioned like call plus 1 is never should be equals to this line. Okay, So I just need to write it to -1, and in row plus one also I just need to put a -1 also. So then I actually I get the answer. Yeah, I will get my answer, and it's completed. And what? Please pick up. Yeah, that's all. So it is solving in a 42 ms, and this is not so good or so bad, but it have a bit 93.171% is good. Okay, so that's it for today, guys, and thank you.